Welcome to the channel. We continue our course on learning the Zabbix tool. In this video, we will discuss how to monitor Windows operating systems using Zabbix. Before we begin, please support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving your comment below. This will help YouTube algorithms better promote my content. Let's move on to the practical part. Enter Zabbix Agent Windows into the search bar, click on the first link, and you will land on the official Zabbix page. Here we choose the necessary parameters for the operating system on which we will install the agent. In our case, it will be OS, distribution Windows, OS, version any, no choice here. Hardware. Here we choose AMD 64 for 64-bit and I for 32-bit OS, in my case. AMD 64, Zabbix, version, select the latest version 604. Encryption. Choose whether encryption will be used or not. I choose OpenSSL. It's up to you to decide. Packaging. I choose MSI, then scroll down and click download once the required file. Is downloaded, open it. A Zabbix agent installation window appears, click Next. In the next window, we need to accept the license terms by checking the appropriate box and click Next. In the next window, we can choose which components to install. Leave everything by default. Below you can choose the path where you want to install the Zabbix agent. I leave everything by default and click the Next button. In this window, we need to fill in certain fields. In the host name field, enter the name of your host where the Zabbix agent will be installed. In the next field, we enter the IP address of the Zabbix server you can find it by going to the Zabbix server and typing the command ifconfig. In the proxy server field, we also enter the address of the Zabbix server. Below, we check the box opposite ENABLEPSK, thereby enabling encryption between the Zabbix agent and the Zabbix server. Then click the Next button. Move on to the next window. Here we need to fill in two fields. Here I'll give a little boring explanation. While I do, please like this video. So, for encryption, we have the option to use pre-shared key encryption. PSK stands for pre-shared key. The PSK option consists of two important values: PSK identity and PSK secret. The secret must be at least 128 bits, 16-byte. PSK entered as 32 hexadecimal digits to 2048 bits, 256-byte PSK entered. As 512 hexadecimal digits, you can generate a 256-bit PSK secret on your server using OpenSSL with the command OpenSSL rand hex32, or you can simply generate a random 256-bit key using third-party services. It's up to you to choose. For example, I'll generate a random key online. Attention, don't forget to save this key. You will need it later when we configure the connection to the Zabbix server. Let's fill in the available fields. In the pre-shared key identity field, enter the host name where we are installing the Zabbix agent. This will be our PSK identifier. In the pre-shared key value field, we need to enter the PSK key that we generated. Click Install. Done. With this, the installation of the Zabbix agent on Windows OS is complete. Now let's proceed to connect the operating system to the Zabbix server for monitoring. Go to the Zabbix server, to the Data Collection tab, to the Host section. Then click Create Host and fill in the available fields here. In the host name field, enter the name of the host we are monitoring. In the Templates field, select Windows by Zabbix Agent. In the Host Group field, specify the group to which our host belongs. You can either choose from the existing ones or create a new one. Interface. Select Agent. In the Agent field, enter the IP address of the host we are monitoring. And in the Description field, we can enter a description of this host. Then go to the Encryption tab. Here we need to choose the methods of connecting to the host. Check the box next to PSK. If we want to establish only an encrypted connection, then we remove the check mark next to no encryption. For example, I'll leave it as is. In the PSK identity and PSK fields, enter the data that we created and specified when configuring the agent. That is the host name and the key, and click the ADD button. Done. Now we need to wait until the server connects to the host. And as soon as the green indicator appears, indicating that the connection is successful and monitoring is taking place, any problems that are identified will be displayed in the monitoring section, problems tab. A few words about how to read the problems that the monitoring server gives us. Everything here is very simple. The Zabbix server practically always clearly indicates the problem. For example, it has already issued 3 problems for the host we added. And as you can see here, it says that there are problems with the Google update services. They are not running. And with the Brave update service, it is also not running. So as you can see, everything is simple. You read, decide whether it's a problem or not, and choose how to solve this problem. I hope I explained it clearly. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments. The link to the chat is pinned on the main page of the channel. This concludes the lesson on Zabbix. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.